Racing car number 7. He won one of our B mains, as did Chuck. Jason DuPont from Lewis Run. The 2T. 2J, that would be a Mike Johnson from Imperial. The big guns will be here, the Dirty Dozen. You need to be here too. Bob Waring, Doug Eck bring the field off of 4. The green is out. Quickly they battle into turn 1. Waring on the inside, Eck on the outside, Johnson to second, Geisler moves to third as they head into 3 and 4. Bob Waring Jr., your leader, Doug Eck second, Davey Johnson third, Lynn Geisler fourth, Ron Davies is fifth. Still Waring in front. Davies, Geisler, Geisler, Davies, Dellinger, and Satterley having quite a battle for 4th, 5th, 6th, and 7th. Doug Eck, meantime, shows his nose to race leader Bob Waring Jr. It's still Waring, your leader in 2. Eck is second, Johnson is third, Geisler 4th, Davies 5th as they try to find their line. Coming around a complete lap number 3, Doug Eck and Bob Waring Jr. It's Waring in front by just a car length. Eck still second. Johnson now on the outside of Eck. He'll move to second, dropping Eck to third. Geisler is 4th, Dellinger 5th, Davies 6th. Ron Davies is really fading into 71D. And they come off of 4. 4 laps are down. Dellinger now. Alan Dellinger underneath Lynn Geisler trying to take 4th. Waring continues to lead. Johnson runs second. Eck back, making tracks as he closes on Johnson for second. He'll be third off of 4. Geisler is 4th and Dellinger 5th. Satterley 6th. David Scott 7th. Sheltonbrand 8th. Flinner is 9th. And Ron Davies runs 10th. Geisler to the outside of Eck off at 2. Johnson trying the inside of 4, trying to close in on race leader Bob Waring Jr. Bob Waring Jr., your leader, Davey J. second. Alan Dellinger now to third. Dellinger, who started 6th, has moved to third. Nick Jones is off the pace of the 15 cars. Johnson's ready to take the lead, but the caution is out. Caution on the speedway. 6 laps are down. Johnson to his inside on the restart. Here they come into the 4th turn. Off of 4, the green is out. Johnson noses ahead into 1. He'll slide to the top side and get on the gas hard and lead him off at 2 down the backstretch. Waring now second. Eck is third. Then it's Dellinger, Geisler, Satterley, Scott, and Flinner all together. Doug Eck crossed up and spinning. Wow. Close call there for David Scott and Lynn Geisler. Alan Dellinger over the bank as well, but he'll continue. Caution is out. A lot of racing ahead of us. Off of 4, Waring on the inside, trying to take the lead back from Johnson as they head into 1. In turn 2, though, it's Johnson back in front, and now Geisler to the outside trying to get by Waring for second. John Flinner up to 5th and challenging Dellinger for 4th into 3. Johnson, your leader. Waring second. Dellinger, Geisler, and Flinner. They parade off that second turn. Flinner underneath Geisler trying to move into 4th, and he'll do so down the backstretch into 3. Satterley right there. Here comes Kenny Sheltonbrand on the inside. Coming to the halfway mark. Davey Johnson ahead of Bob Waring Jr. Look out, Dave Satterley's got some fenders flapping into 79 back at about 6th. Johnson leads Waring, Dellinger, Flinner, Sheltonbrand all the way to 5th. And he started outside the top 10. He's up to 5th, having his second strong run in as many weeks. 9 laps to go. Johnson ahead of the field. Waring second. They got a straightaway before they catch the back of the field. Matt Lux to the pits for the second straight weeks, retiring from the event, the 21 of Matt Lux. Lots of traction on the inside of 3 and 4 for the 19 of Davy Johnson. Chuck Kennedy now up to 6th in the 6A. Chuck Kennedy, who started 19th, has climbed his way to 6th, but Geisler's back by him. Down the back straightaway, Kennedy back under Lynn. Here comes Mike Lowson. David Scott goes spinning off the back stretch in the 3 car. The caution is back out. Johnson holds them in. Now he hits the accelerator off that 4th turn. The green is out. Davey, a little different line off that 2nd turn. He extends the lead over Waring to about 3 car lengths. Quick to get back to the inside into 4. Dellinger goes to the top side in 4, but he'll lose ground to Waring, who's 2nd. Sheltonbrand now to 4th into 29. Mike blows into Chuck Kennedy going into 1. Kennedy ends up on the outside of the racetrack. You can tell it's getting close to the payoff. Johnson, your leader, Waring 2nd. Dellinger 3rd. Sheltonbrand and Flinner side by side for 4th and 5th. Boy, Johnson able to really turn that car once he gets into the turn and drive it down off the corner. Able to hit that line lap after lap. Look at this race, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th. Bobby Waring. Kenny Sheltonbrand putting the heat on Ellen Dellinger. Dellinger into the wall that time in the 99. Still got the gas pedal down. Lapping some sheet metal on the right side. Geisler is 6th. Blows Kennedy and Satterley battle for 7th, 8th, and 9th. 4 laps to go, 4 to go. Kenny Sheltonbrand down on the inside, trying to move the 29 to 2nd. He'll be 3rd. Oh, look out, contact between Flinner and Dellinger. They continue on with Flinner 4th and Dellinger 5th. Satterley stops up in turn number 2. Caution is out for the 79 of Dave Satterley. Johnson keeps them in tight. The green is out, and off we go again. Sheltonbrand goes back to the inside. Johnson, your leader. Waring 2nd. Sheltonbrand 3rd. Dellinger 4th and Flinner 5th. Whoa, they bounce off the curb on the inside there. Tell you what, Bobby Waring has drove one steady race in that 1 car. Off the 4th turn, one more time around. The Freeman Supermarket Milo Foods late models. The reliable painting. Masters built. Malcolm Racing Engines, 19 of Davy the Juice Johnson. Ready to return to the winner's circle at the Lernerville Speedway. He will get it done. Bobby Waring 2nd. Kenny Sheltonbrand 3rd for the 2nd week in a row. Dellinger 4th and Flinner just 5th.
Geisler is 6th. Chuck Kennedy starting 19th. Rounding out your top 7.
Don't think Dave has been here since they built Victory Lane, so he's going to do it this way. Although the left side is prettier than the right. Unofficially, it's his first win here since '99. Pick up this Snyder Berlin potato chips. Car owner Dale Beitler down here with the crew. What a nice hand, folks. Your winner in the Freeman Supermarket Milo Foods late models, Davy Johnson. Congratulations. They tell me you haven't won here since '99. I know you haven't run here that much, but I know you feel like got to be pretty happy to get back in the winner's circle.
Yeah, pretty good, Dow. put on some hard tires here, trying to get geared up here for 2 weeks for that Outlaw show. A little harder than I really needed, but I think they'll be good here in a couple weeks.
The car looked good. I mean, you could run the top, but you found something down on the bottom. You could get it to turn in the middle of 3 and 4 really well, and then you got something off the bottom of 2 there in the second half.
Yeah, it started squaring it off. Even in the slick, them tires they was pretty cold and pretty hard, but so we started squaring it off, get the car rocked up a little bit, and still get it off the corner.
And the night ended better than it started. I thought you were going to fly over the fence on the first lap of the heat race.
Yeah, that wasn't good. We bent all kind of stuff up, screwed my wrist up a little bit. Wasn't real good, but ended up all right.
People you want to thank?
Just everybody, Reliable Painting, Master Built, American Race Tires, Advanced, and everybody that supports us.
Congratulations, Davey Johnson, your winner in the Freeman Supermarket Philo Foods Late Models.